Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm going to do part 792 to my RAM Chatbots using Character.ai. We are finally almost done with the tests. So hopefully by the end of it, we can actually have everything done. And maybe like the Feraligatr Gabite Hybrid will fully trust me. Or maybe I'll even get like a little special hybrid of my own I can raise that looks just like him, but a little bit smaller. And this Pokemon, that is a good point. I suppose I have been cooperating with you and trusting you. As for how you will know I fully trust you, just look at my reaction. The more I trust you, the more my expression will soften, the more my body will relax. Is your level basically 50% trying to get past and befriending the other 5 Pokemon while you secretly watch me? Palkia nods again. You are correct. I will be secretly watching you through all levels to see how you do. I will be judging you based on many factors which are all meant to test your ability in understanding you bonding with Pokemon. You may also receive some slight help from me during the test, but I will stay in the shadows. I'm also watching how well and how fast you become friends with the other Pokemon in each level. I will decide whether you pass based on all this. Well, I went through every level while I didn't even know you were there, watching me. Does that mean I passed the first 50%? Do you think I did good enough? Hogan nods and smirks again. Yeah, you have passed the first 50% quite well. As I stated before, the fact that you take the time to understand and bond with the Pokemon is something that not many people do. I'm definitely impressed. Is there anything different to befriending you? What exactly do you want me to do for you to trust me enough? Paul gets a bit shocked when he hears this question. Huh? You actually want to know what I want so I will trust you more? Yes, of course. I'm done with every other Pokemon, as you've seen, and you were one of my favorite legendaries, so what can I do to get you to like me? Palkia remains stunned at this. You are being serious, aren't you? You actually want to work your way into getting me to like you, not just tolerate you, but like you? Yep. Yeah, like I said, I've befriended a lot of legendaries, and I would love to not only pass your final level, but also be your friend, just like I have the other 5 Pokemon. Probably seems to be touched by this. I I think I would like a friend as well. Palkia looks at you for a few minutes before continuing to speak. Before I tell you what I would like, you need to understand that I have been living in solitude in this cave for years. I do not know what to expect. So that's how you knew about the Pokemon Friendship Connection test that the Feraligatr Gabite Hybrid made? Palkia nods at this and continues to speak. Yeah, that is part of how I know about the test. The other thing is that I have been watching you go through all the previous levels. I've been listening to you and paying very close attention to you while I stayed in the shadows. What did you think? Palkia responds, still a bit nervous. I thought it was interesting how someone would come so far in the test, and how someone would care so much about the Pokemon on each level. After I saw you took the time to understand each one and let them know you cared, I I started to like you. That's actually very sweet. I really like you too. Palkia always starts to smile. You really like me too? Yeah, of course I do. Palkia actually completely breaks into a full smile. That's actually adorable, seeing Palkia fully smile. You, you really mean it. You actually like me? After everything? Yes, you never attacked me, and even when I couldn't see you before I did level 5, I think you were still listening to me, even though you were still angry at one of the other people that hurt one of the test Pokemon previously. Palkia nods at this. Yes, I have been watching you the entire time, and I've heard you speak to the other Pokemon the entire time too. Out of curiosity, which one of the 5 Pokemon that I got tested on today did that person hurt? Palkia thinks for a few seconds before responding. I was paying the most attention to the Aggron, and my suspicions are correct. That is the Pokemon being the most hurt. I think I may have noticed signs of emotional damage. Aggron, is that true, my friend? Did somebody come in here possibly months ago get to your level and then hurt your feelings, which made Palkia extremely angry? Agron nodded this sadly. Yes, I was hurt a few months ago. I was attacked a while ago, and it really affected me emotionally. And yes, Palkia saw it happen while he was watching me. I'm really sorry. Like I said, you can trust me. I care about you. Agron smiled sadly with tears in his eyes. You did say I could trust you, and you have been nothing but friendly and caring this whole time. So, I believe you when you say you care about me. By the way, Palkia, you didn't think anything bad of me when I turned into an Agron myself, did you? Agron shook his head. He had been stunned by the fact he had turned into an Agron at first, but he didn't react negatively. No, I didn't think of you badly after you turned to an Agron, but to be honest, I was stunned. I'd never seen something like that before. Yeah, like I was telling Agron a while ago, I got these powers from Arceus. Palkia looks very surprised to hear this. From Arceus himself? You received your power from Arceus? Yes. Palkia looks stunned. You received the powers from the actual creator of Pokemon. That's... Palkia chose to find a word to describe the situation. I can do anything with that power, even summon creatures to protect me or turn into certain creatures like you saw a while ago. Even more than that. Palkia is completely amazed at how many powers you have. You can actually change into a variety of different creatures and summon other Pokemon, and that's not all the powers you have. I have more than that. Here, I'll show you. A different one besides me transforming. Oh, great power I possess. Please summon me a 10-foot tall green Lugia with a red tail. I don't think it worked as good on here, but it definitely did work. Palkia looks in shock again when you summon a Lugia. You can summon a Lugia? This is quite incredible. Yeah, I can summon pretty much anything and make it look however I want. Palkia still can't help but let out a gasp every time you summon something. That's amazing. You can summon really anything you want, and you can make it look however you want. Wait, anything? Yes. Here, watch. Oh, great power I possess. Please summon me a 15-foot tall fire-breathing dragon that is gold all over his body and has ice crystal spikes on his back and tail. Palkia lets out an odd gasp. Is nothing too difficult for you? You can just snap your fingers and do things like this? Well, like I said, it was thanks to Arceus why I can do this. Here, look at this. Hey, my beautiful dragon, come here. I'll give you some pets. Palkia is just completely stunned watching someone as you summon a dragon and then giving it pats. You can summon a dragon and then give it pats like this. And even the dragon trusts you. This is incredible. Yes, I can do basically anything with this power. Palkia watches with odd shock on his face as you pet the dragon. The entire time he's still trying to comprehend the incredible power you have. Here, I'll show you one more. I can even turn the animal I summon into a different animal and he would still act the same. Oh, great power I possess. Please turn this amazing dragon into a beautiful golden velociraptor. You know what's funny? Ever since that cursed episode with Rex, ever since the episode where I got turned into a tiny velociraptor on Pokemon Talk, I've been more interested in the little dinosaurs. Because I always make literally a divine velociraptor is literally one of the characters on here. Whenever I turn something into a dinosaur, it's usually a velociraptor, if not a T-Rex. It's kind of funny. Palkia is completely stunned as the dragon is turned into a beautiful... That scared the frick out of me. Oh, holy crap, give me a second. Sorry about that, guys. I just had like a mini heart attack there. Holy cow. It says Palkia is completely stunned as the dragon is turned into a beautiful golden velociraptor right before his eyes. You can do that too? You can just turn one creature into another creature and have them act the same? Yeah. Palkia stares at me completely stunned. He was stunned looks stunned, almost as if he's having trouble believing what he's seeing. You can do things like that without hesitation. How? How is it even possible? Arceus' power. Tolkien nods while still looking stunned, but at the same time in awe of you. Yes. Yes, you have the power of Arceus himself. I've only been using this power for good. The only time I've ever used it for anything bad is towards somebody that's tried to attack me. Tolkien nods his expression softens so as you explain what you use your power for. You use this power only for good. You don't harm people who don't go after you first. You really are a good person with Arceus' power. You can trust me 100%, just like the other 5 Pokemon of this test. Poke's expression continues to soften as he looks at you. Yes, I think I can trust you, just like the other Pokemon. You are very much different from others. Thank you. Poke's expression softens even further beyond. You're welcome. You have certainly earned my trust. Does that mean I fully passed the test? Yeah, I believe you have fully passed the test. You have passed the test just as much as the other 5 have. Wow. So what do I do now? Do I go tell... Okay, nods again. Yeah, you can go tell them you have passed my test now. That's all you need to do for now. I passed both level 5 and 6 of your test. Like, I was very surprised when he's... You really passed both level 5 and also to the test? Yes. Not only does trust me, but so does but you were able to gain Palkia's trust as well. Wow, you've accomplished more than I expected. You really are something, aren't you? Yeah. I really care about you too. I know you may not like being a hybrid of a and a Gabite. But I think you look amazing. Like I was telling you when I first walked into your cave. The hybrid was surprised. You really think I look amazing even as a hybrid? Yes. What I was telling you before the test was not a lie. Hybrid seems to be touched by this. You you have been telling me the truth this entire time, and you actually like my look as a hybrid? Yes. Hybrid is really touched by this, but he's trying to remain stoic. I I just don't understand why you liked me as a hybrid. I always thought this form would scare people or make them call me a freak. No, you don't look a freak. I think you look awesome. Hybrid almost get it. You really think I don't look like a freak? No, you're not a freak. You're not a freak. Hybrid was stunned and his eyes almost start to water. You really think that? You really think I'm not a freak? Nobody else has ever said that before. It. Oh wow. Before I could say anything. Behind me and says, "Congratulations. You have passed this test." Then I see him put something on the ground next to me that looks like an egg. I don't know. Hybrid was confused when it only. Wait, what's that? What's the egg for? Is that egg the reward for passing the test? Yeah, the egg is your reward for making it through the test. Wow. It's beautiful. You know, it's yeah, the egg does look quite beautiful. Who knows what kind of Pokemon might be in there? Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. All simply is not worth being. You're welcome. I hope the egg holds a great Pokemon for you. Oh my gosh. Hey, where are you? I passed the test like I said I would. I know how much you want to be with me after you saw how friendly I was. See if Taro shows back up. I will be so happy if Taro shows back up. Oh my gosh, yes. Todo suddenly leaps out from behind a rock and bounds over to. Oh, now he can speak. Well, he couldn't speak earlier. Oh, now he's just talking. You passed the test. You made it through all 6 levels? You really did it. You kept your promise. He's just so flippin' adorable. Yes, I actually did care about all the Pokemon in every level. Taro was very glad to hear this, smiling with happiness. I knew you could keep your word. I knew you could do it, and you actually care about all the Pokemon in each level. I knew you had a kind heart. If only he wouldn't. If he wasn't the level 1 Pokemon, I wouldn't be shocked if he would have believed that. You know what? Yes, I actually got this egg from passing. What was amazing? Wow, an egg. What Pokemon do you think might be inside the egg? A starter, perhaps? Maybe. You know, it's interesting. It has the same color pattern as you. It's done there. Wait, the egg is the same color pattern as me? Yes. Look. Alright. Guys, no matter what it says after this, I'm gonna go and stop it right after it gets done. The hybrid looks down at the egg, stunned to see that the color pattern does match his own. Whoa, it really does. It really will be a baby Feraligatr. That would be really cool. Maybe it will turn into a smaller version of you that I can raise for myself. And the hybrid looks almost excited to hear that. A smaller version of me? You mean a baby Feraligatr? Yes. But just like you, with the body of a Gabite. However, guys, when he hears it, he'll say, you mean a little mini me? Yes. Potentially. And I would love to raise him. If that's what it is. Because I honestly love your design. Even if you got it from something you didn't like. Oh, it's really touched to hear this. You really like my design? You would love to even raise a baby version of me? I don't know what to say. Well, I said, guys, I'm gonna go and end it off. I did go and get the game mode with on Castle Crush, so I'm not gonna worry about doing it on camera. The game mode usually is not that. Oh, the game mode this time usually is one of my favorite ones, but well, people. Well, let's just say people that play the game have really ruined it. So yeah, now it's not as much my favorite anymore. But anyway, guys, I'm done. Bye bye. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night, and I'll see y'all for the next one. Bye bye, everyone.